We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this a chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dero, what's your take?
Batting third, the second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Mickey.
This is line to left. Post is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Now in the box, Ian McKee.
Second baseman. Ian.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Post looking up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves.
Ready to take his hacks again, Ian McKee, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a break.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Ian McKee will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mazara is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to down. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, any thoughts?
Batting third, the second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Mickey.
Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run.
Shit.
Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, number 5.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. To his right, McKee. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now to the plate, Ian McKee, and their runners at the corners now.
Ian McKee.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Popped up. Nieto is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So striding forward now, Ian McKee, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Burkett on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
We're moving through the middle of the game right now. They want to get things going.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. At the plate, Miguel Nieto.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here now the 2-2.
Nieto.
That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan.
Leading off the inning, Chance Sisco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over. Moving into the back end of this game, only down by 1. All they do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the throw to first is in time, so the lead. Digging in to try it again, Ian McKee. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun waits on it. 1 away. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have, as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over. A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Merrill Pruitt is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny? Stepping up to the plate, Pedro Osuna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. To second for... On to first, a double play.
Play ball. 3-4, take the base.
Digging in now for San Diego, Ian McKee, and the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Burkett looks up. Gone. Big Dog's gotta eat.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run into first.
So stepping in, Fernando Cedeno, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays. Now at the plate, Ian McKee. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his right, Perkins. And that's the second out. Ready once again, Ian McKee. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
McKee.
Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run.
Well, people always wonder why some players make.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, D'Angelo Burkett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage. Digging in and looking for more, Ian McKee. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Will Belcher. He flew out in his last at bat. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Geronimo. He singled his last time up.
Geronimo.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he'll be thrown out at third. Trying to. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian McKee. The winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they will claim game 2 as well as they walk off a winner. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 3. John Womack gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got? Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Minnie.
Batting third, the second baseman, Ian McKee.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air and deep to left center field. Burkett looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
I think if this pitch would have been a little...
Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Womack. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set, and the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. They still trail it here, 2-1. Digging in, Ian McKee. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Ian McKee.
Popped him up. Perkins shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League. Ian McKee will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Ashby is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1. Into the box now, Ian McKee. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On to first, and he's...
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San. Now at the plate, Ian McKee. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
McKee.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Burkett has to retreat to the track, but he has it to... Digging in for his second at-bat, Keith Ashby. He drew a walk his first time up.
Ashby.
Round to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Into the box now, Ian McKee. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle inning.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players.
Leading off the inning, Ian McKee, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Burkett has a read on it. One down. Digging in once again, Ethan Perkins. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. On the ground. And that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, D'Angelo Burkett. He singled his last time up. The 1-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Striding in, Ian McKee, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Center field, line drive base hit. And this throw gets away from him.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair, as we get one last look at our final line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres.
Batting first, the second baseman, Ian.
First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking at his career totals, McKee is in hot pursuit of that magic 600th home run. Only a small handful of the elite power hitters have ever reached such heights, and he's knocking on the doorstep.
Matty, he's already in the top 10 all-time greatest home run hitters this game has ever seen. And I'll tell you what, he's chasing some ghosts. Some of the game's elite that we've ever seen.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And he'll be tagged out trying to. So striding in, D'Angelo Burkett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1.
D'Angelo.
Hit hard on the ground to second. McKee scoops it up. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Nieto. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The pause and the 0-2. Little roller toward the hole. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. And at the plate, Ian McKee. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
From the stretch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Third inning, no score to this point. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Next for the Dodgers, Glenn Diaz. He drew a walk his first time up.
Diaz.
The 1-2. Ball grounded to short. This could be two. Fielded clean. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping up now, Ian McKee. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
McKee.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to...
Making his way to the plate, Ian McKee, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Ian McKee, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Belcher. He singled his last time up. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time. In now, D'Angelo Burkett. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more home run potential hitting from the left side, power side.
Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they score 4 times. Stepping into the box, Ian McKee. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burkett moves over. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Nieto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
The final.
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. A chance now for the stepping into the box, Keith Ashby, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ashby.
The 0-2 delivery. On is back to avoid the double play.
Batting third, the second baseman, Ian.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. O'Neill gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both. Now at the plate, Ian McKee, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. Leading off the inning, Keith Ashby, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one, down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. So digging in now, Willie Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Belcher gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Fernando Cedeno.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fernando Cedeno.
The 0-2 delivery. Hard on the ground to the right. To his left, McKee. Oh, he makes the stop. Hats off to that one. Next to the plate for the Padres, Ian McKee. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hard hit ball to second. Perkins has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up. Into the box, Pedro Osuna. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
So coming to the plate, Ian McKee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
McKee.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
This is pulled into right. Ashby is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
I know they say sometimes that anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just.
Play ball.
Standing in, Ian McKee. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ian McKee.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. Nieto comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next up for Los Angeles, D'Angelo Burkett. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Reaches up and sends it on the ground to second. He fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another chance, Ian McKee. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Calhoun retreats to the track, and he'll put this one. Ready for another shot now, Ian McKee. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, D'Angelo Burkett. He singled his last time up. Now a changeup is bounced to second. McKee takes it in. And quickly there are 2 away. Digging in, Ian McKee. He'll swing it from the left side right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
And guys, a very live from Petco Park on a beautiful night. This is Major League Baseball on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Detroit Tigers. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Let's play ball.
Settling in now, Ian McKee, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
McKee.
First pitch of the at-bat. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. McKee Stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ian McKee. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix it.
Oh, but they throw it away at second. To the third baseman, but the throw is wild.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Will Belcher. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Oh, that double play.
Leading off for the Tigers, the shortstop, A. Rivera.
Hit out towards second. To his right, McKee. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in, Ian McKee, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that.
Next up for Detroit, Joe Early. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
On to first, and they turn the double play. Ready to take his hacks again, Ian McKee, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're
from downtown San Diego. MLB Network has baseball from Petco Park in the Gaslamp District.
Play ball. Batting third.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ian McKee.
High in the air out to center field. Buxton waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Ramos.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. To second for one. On to first. A double play. Next for the Tigers, Joe Early. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Joe Early.
Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3.
Digging in now, Javier Moreno. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And there's your first out of the inning. Ready now, Ian McKee. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hard hit ball to second. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman.
Standing in, Will Belcher. He drew a walk his first time up. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. McKee, base runner at first with 1 out. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Stepping in, Miguel Geronimo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Miguel Geronimo goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Moreno looks up.
Gone. Big dog's gotta eat.
Now at the plate, Ian McKee. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Buxton going back on it. Still ranging back. A leap, but it's off his glove.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Ray Cordova. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matt. Guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. Even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are ready to take his hacks again, Ian McKee, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-2 game.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So
well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League. And here's a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres.
Let's play ball. Batting third, the second base.
First pitch on its way.
Mickey.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Line toward right center. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to. Paniagua aboard here at first
Batting
with
fifth.
nobody out.
The right fielder, Javier.
Ball to third, and they could get two. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like.
Coming to the plate now, Ian McKee, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Mickey.
Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Striding in once again, Will Felcher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Stepping in, Dominique Paniagua. He drew a walk his first time up.
Dominique.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them.
Striding into the box, Ian McKee. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hit out towards second. To his left, Singletary. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now in the box, Ian McKee. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Mickey.
Lifted into center field. Buxton moves over. And that's the second out of the inning.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on.
Batting third, the second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Mickey.
Lifted the other way to left center. Cordova is after it. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Miguel.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now batting, Ian McKee. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track. Now to the plate, Ian McKee, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone.
Well, people always wonder why some players make.
So striding forward now, Ian McKee. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center. In pursuit. He's there and records the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ray Cordova. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last.
Hard liner, but picked up on a.
And there's one down now. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Javier Moreno, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run. Second base. Back up the middle. Barehanded for one. On to first. And how about that double play? Wow. Digging in to try it again, Ian McKee. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Ripped down the first base line. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Now batting. The first
At the plate, Will Belcher. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Popped him up. Rivera has a play. One out. Digging in now for San Diego, Miguel Geronimo. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory.
Play ball. Batting third, the second baseman, Ian McKee.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology.
So stepping in, Ian McKee. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down, and he looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but now at the plate, Austin Odom.
The right fielder, number 10, Austin Odom.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Ready once again, Ian McKee. He singled his last time up.
Ian McKee.
Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough. Stepping up to the plate, Ray Cordova. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian McKee. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squared that one up just a little late. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cordova ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Into the box now, Ian McKee. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the runner is in from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Hey, there's a bullet base hit right to center field, D'Aro. Looked like there was going to be a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure that he was able to get in to score.
This is always one I wonder why the third base coach doesn't send more. You see more balls from the center fielder hit the mound and not make it all.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that,
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. How do they go about staying alive in this?
Batting third, the second
Ready
baseman,
with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Mickey.
A shot to first base and caught there to end. So here now is the pitcher, Ramon Velasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 2-1 pitch. And gets this one down. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. It's 2 runs. Digging in, Ray Cordova. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready to take his hacks again, Javier Moreno, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hoping to send him packing on its way. On its tailor-made to short, 6 or 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Now at the plate, Ian McKee comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Ian McKee. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Buxton. 1 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian McKee. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Line drive to center field. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Striding in, Dominique Paniagua. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight.
Paniagua.
Line to the right side. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
A congratulatory phone call. Spring training is about knocking off the rust and getting ready to once again chase a title.
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. Coming to the plate now, Ian McKee, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time, as the run is across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play. Next for the Mets, Ken Atkinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And towards second. A bouncer to the left side. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roy, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. Into the box now, Christopher Brown, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ground ball to second. This could be two. He's got it. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So striding in, Ian McKee. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
McKee.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. To second for one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first four. Stepping up now, Ian McKee. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, and with 2 outs here, this might be the last batter he faces. I bet the pitching coach is just telling him to rear back and let it rip. Don't hold anything back. Get the out, and your work is done here.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Merrill Hutchins. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is going to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he'll reach first as they can't. At the plate, Ian McKee, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the Big Apple seats and gone.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Time for a game. In now, Ian McKee, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
McKee.
And it's fouled away. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, are coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian McKee. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that's in there, base hit. Ian McKee with that base knock. He's just collected career hit number 2,000. A ton of hits, pun intended.
Yeah, and everybody makes a big deal of that 3,000 hit club, and rightfully so, but 2,000, well, that's...
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
The throw pulls him off the bag.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Stepping into the box, Miguel Portillo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the runner's on his way home. Fly ball into straightaway left. Brown is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold. Stepping into the box, Brian Bridges.
Brian Bridges.
2-2. Here it is. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases. Leading off the inning, Walter Chavez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Chavez.
Jam shot here as this is sent towards second. To his left. And that's the first out. Now at the plate, Ian McKee. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
McKee.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Atkinson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
So digging in now, Merrill Hutchins, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Hutchins.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. McKee is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders. Next to the plate for the Padres, Ian McKee. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Lifted in the air out to left. Brown is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Into the box, Ian McKee. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
McKee.
First offering on its way, and he fouls this one off. Line drive to left. Brown is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
For the victorious.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started.
So coming to the plate, Ian McKee. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
McKee.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Atkinson is there, and he'll bring this one in. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this line? Standing in, Ian McKee. He flew out in his last at-bat. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. McKee, switch hitter, and he is considered among the best. He's got a solid swing from both sides, and at least in terms of making contact, there isn't a big drop-off against a righty or a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, Matty, I think a lot has to do with the fact that this guy plays with the big part of the field.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Walter Chavez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. McKee calls for it. 1 down. Next up for New York, Eric Marcus. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The inning as it's sent out to second. To his right, McKee. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Ian McKee, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
McKee.
Now that's popped up. Chavez is under it, and that retires the side. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Eric Marcus.
Eric.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Towards second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Jason McNally has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready for another shot now, Ian McKee. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
For the victorious New York
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field.
Settling in now, Ian McKee. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base. D-row.
The first baseman. Will.
Ready for another chance, Ian McKee. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been digging in.
Number 44.
Digging in now, Ian McKee. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
McKee.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Bordick racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready now, Ian McKee. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Next will be the cleanup.
The third baseman. Yeah.
Standing in, Ian McKee. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
McKee.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Mets have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. 10-6. And welcome inside. Digging in, Ian McKee. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
McKee.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way out of here as it bangs off the gate. And there it is. Ian McKee has belted career home run number 600. One of the greatest power hitters to ever play the game.
Oh, you're certainly right, Matt. With 600 home runs, you're talking about a figure only a handful of players have ever reached. It's a landmark home run in what has been a landmark career. He's shown amazing skill and remarkable consistency over the years, and I think we're all just so lucky to be here to witness this historic moment. What a privilege.
Ready now for ball.
4-4. Take the base.
He's 7-1, the final score in tonight's. The San Diego Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.